Today we take a momentous step, one that has never been taken before with China, toward a future of fair and reciprocal trade as we sign phase one of the historic trade deal between the United States and China. Together we are righting the wrongs of the past and delivering a future of economic justice and security for American workers, farmers, and families.
And joining us on the phone right now with reaction to all the stuff happening on Capitol Hill today is Congressman Ralph Abraham. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Stephen.
So first, I want to get your thoughts on the whole impeachment process. What do you think of it? Why do you think it took so long?
Well, it's a sad day in America, and the hypocrisy from the Democratic side is just overwhelming. This is Pelosi, the same people with Schiff and Nadler, all the ones that generally just not only dislike, but I truly think hate this president are the ones that she named as floor managers or the prosecutors. So, I call those seven that you named the Confederacy of Dunces because they have no clue of what they have in the impeachment article. There is nothing there. They, looked and looked and looked, and they came up with obstruction of Congress, and abuse of power, which is just ridiculous. So, they are not going to be successful on the Senate side, thankfully. Mitch McConnell's going to hold a fair and equitable hearing, but they are screaming now for witnesses, but would not allow any witnesses without prior approval on the House side. So I go back to just, the hypocrisy is just very, very overwhelming.
Yeah, Representative Adam Schiff actually said today he believes new evidence will likely emerge. Do you think they're going to hear anything new in the Senate?
No. Come on. It's been, 3 years plus, and they've tried to, even before the president was elected, as we now know, that they've been looking to unseat a duly elected president. No, they're not going to find anything. If they would have already brought it up. And they just keep seating blanks as far as trying to unthrone or dethrone a duly elected president of the United States. This is a good man. Look at what you just referenced. Phase one of the China deal, a new USCMA agreement with Canada and Mexico for trade. Economy's booming, military's doing well, and America is once again respected. Yet, because they will do anything to get back the presidency in 2020 election, they're willing to lie, cheat, and steal.
I do want to get your thoughts on the China trade agreement, but first, how long do you think it's going to take in the Senate? Do you have any idea on a timeline?
Not long. No, I don't, but I don't think it's going to take long because they have nothing to try this president on. There's just hot air there, and so I think Mitch will run it very tightly. You got Chief Justice John Roberts that will oversee the whole shebang, and I think they will get it done very efficiently and very quickly, and then hopefully it'll be behind us forever.
So you called China a ruthless cheater when it came to trade, but you said this deal was in the right direction?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, it's the right direction. And China is ruthless, and we know what they've done in the past as far as stealing our intellectual property and, stealing just some technology that they would have never gotten, probably never come up with on their own had they not gotten it from the United States. So, we know who we're dealing with. Trump is the only president that has taken them really head-to-head and addressed the problems that every other president before him has not been willing to address with China. So, it's definitely a step in the right direction. I want to see phase two kick in very quickly, and let's get some money back to changing hands between China and certainly our agricultural people here in the United States.
Quick question for you before we go. Do you plan on running for re-election?
We're still looking at that. We're still making decisions. So it's the decision one way or the other is going to come very shortly.
All right, Congressman Abraham, thank you so much for joining us as always.
Thanks. Y'all have a great night.